Welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. I'm drawing in my sketchbook as always, and I'm gonna be rambling about what I did today because I want to. This drawing is not really that great. There's some elements I do like, and there's a lot of stuff which is like pretty bad. So yeah, just so you know, it's not that I think this drawing is perfect or anything, but I kind of had to make a drawing, and I just felt like, you know what? It isn't about the drawing necessarily most of the time. It's more about, the story. And today I had, I was free. I didn't have to go to work. So what did I do? I worked out after, eating breakfast. And after working out for about an hour and a half, I went to the nearby city where I forgot it was Monday in the summer, summer break time. So there was a huge flea market, and there were just a lot of people, a hell of a lot of people. So I had a hard time finding a parking spot, and all I needed was soap. So, but I also needed something to do just to kill time because I didn't really have anything else to do than working out and buying soap. So that's why I looked at the flea market. I looked around and I wasn't really finding that much stuff. And then I see a person. I'm like, is that who I think it is? I'm being kind of quiet and like just looking at her and be like, I'm pretty sure I know her. And I did know her. It was my old teacher from way back in preschool. No, fifth, fourth, fifth, sixth grade, stuff like that. And she was a very nice teacher, and she was very good. She was very supportive of my art endeavors, and she was a good teacher. Yeah, even at that time, I would say. So it was really nice catching up with her actually because she changed jobs when I started in seventh grade or something like that, which I was a little bit bummed about because she was really nice. And not all teachers are nice. Most teachers are fine, but I think it's very few teachers who are really great and actually makes, changes something in you for the better, or makes you learn something new, or you get it. You're a person, I think. So it was really nice catching up, and she asked what I was doing, and I'm doing this type of school now, and have a job, and I'm a mentor for other dyslexic kids, and all this and all that, which was really fun to catch up because just talking. She was doing well too, got a new job, um, and we just catched up a bit, like just talked for about like 5 minutes, I think. But yeah, it was really weird seeing her. So I walk along, I find some cool stuff. Then I'm going like from the other end of the stuff is like the whole harbor were filled with booths, and most people's booths booths were filled with, I wouldn't say trash, but there's just a lot of stuff where it's like you probably aren't gonna sell it. I think people need to realize there's junk and there's stuff you maybe could sell but not really like likely to move fast, and then there's stuff you really could sell. And there most of the problem was not the stuff because yeah, I'm not gonna be looking at toys for babies, like old baby stuff. Then maybe a family who just you know birthed a baby were gonna buy that. But then some of the prices also for things were like, this is cool, lady, but I'm not gonna pay that for this. But yeah, it wasn't really interesting. So I went all the way through. Just I had to take a look because like I love flea markets. I love thrifting. I love the journey of finding like something. Half of the thing about thrifting is looking at all the things you're not gonna buy, just exploring, and yeah. So I am at the very other end of where I started, and I see some guy who has CDs and vinyls. And I find two really cool CDs. I found The Doors in Concert, which is a really cool double disc CD, which is really nice, and The Offspring Americana, I think it's called, which is also a pretty cool album. I haven't really listened to The Offspring that much, but my friend recommended them, and I was like, okay, 20 kroner for a perfectly good CD of a cool band, not just some random Danish crap from the 80s. And I was like, yeah, why not? So 40 kroner spent on an album I know is perfect and great, and an album I've heard is supposed to be good. So yeah, I love The Doors very much. But yeah, so got that, looked around, nothing much. Then I just, okay, I'm gonna go back, buy the soap, and go home. And then I run into another teacher. She left her job more recently. She worked last year at the same schooling that I do now. So my first year of high school, I think the closest thing is high school, and she was really great. She was my art teacher. Again, she had a big influence on me, and she was very nice and really good. So we just talked about it for a little bit, and just, yeah, I'm doing this, still doing art, and we got art class on a high level. We didn't get it her year, or the year after her year, which we were all very sad about. That isn't the reason she left. Like, she just wasn't needed, I guess, and she also, like, teaching our art class was just an extra thing, but not something necessary for her. So yeah. But it was really weird running into two teachers that have impacted me a lot. So yeah, that was pretty weird, but really nice also, though. Um, yeah, I got the soap, went home, finally showered after working out. So like, these people haven't seen me in years. I just have greasy hair and I'm kind of stinky, so it's like it wasn't the best impression. Um, but whatever. Like, that's life, I guess. It was also really hot, so like it was hot, like just Jesus. But yeah, that was about the most interesting parts of my days, and I've painted a bit, gotten further with it, put in some blacks and some darks and some yellow in a different way than I usually do. Probably still gonna do it in the same way that I usually do, but we'll see. Um, yeah, just all around pretty awesome day. Especially, like, it was nice that I didn't have anything specific to do. But I'm gonna have to find something to do tomorrow, but I don't really know what it is. Um, but we'll see. I will probably have to start packing for my Berlin trip, which is like next week. But that can also wait a bit. I'm still home alone because my parents and my little brother are just away for the week. But I couldn't make, because I have to work on Wednesday and Friday. So yeah, all around doing good. Drawing, working out, chilling. But I definitely have to find something to do tomorrow. And I kind of have an idea for something I would like to try to do, which could be really cool. If you guys want to watch it, at least. But we'll see. You don't have to, of course. We also reached 981 subscribers at the time of recording this, at least what I can remember, which is really cool. So, like, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. We're getting super close to 1,000. Like, I'm just hope we reach it soon. It'll be really cool. Like, one of my biggest dreams ever. Uh, since starting YouTube, and also just since being a kid, was to be a YouTuber. I think that would be cool. Yeah. But I also do feel like being home alone here, home alone, not home alone, home alone is like it's different. Not in a bad way, or in a fantastic way. It's all right. It's a little bit boring when I don't have anything to do, but most of the time, either way, I was working. Which right now I'm not missing work, but I kind of am. It's something to do. Like, it's something to do. You also make money by doing it, which is like really nice. Also, the reason I'm working, like, if I didn't make money, I wouldn't be at my job. I'm not doing it for fun, but yeah, I have a cool idea for what to spend at least a good amount of time on tomorrow. Uh, Spoiler alert, it's a video, but it's going to be a little bit different, I think. If it works out, if I can do it. But I just feel like doing something different since there's nobody in the house to make noise, and it's only myself having to do something. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see, won't we? Yeah. I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment and all that stuff, because I really appreciate it every time you do. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye bye, guys. Bye.